What is going on, guys? It's Tammy here, but you guys, episode 12 on my Middlesbrough career mode, and today is the season finale. I'm definitely looking forward to it. We have already clinched the league title, and so we'll be having our trophy ceremony in our final game, and it's gonna be at home against Ipswich. So I definitely look forward to that. Just to just see that trophy ceremony. It's definitely gonna feel very, very refreshing. Just seeing the success that we've had this season. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me through this, through this 12 episode season. And I definitely look forward to, making more episodes for next season. And so, we're just gonna get started here in the Fulham game. We're playing against, a decent team, fifth in the league, and so they're not doing quite too bad right now in the league right now. And they have a couple of very dangerous players, especially McCormack up top. We're definitely going to have to watch out for him. And so, yeah, and we are right now the highest scoring team with 93 goals. And Jamie Vardy playing a big part in that with 42 goals right here. Even the cameraman knows that Jamie Vardy is the man. Um, and definitely the player of the season for sure. Coming from Leicester City, I definitely didn't expect him to score this many goals. I definitely did expect him to score quite a few. And just seeing that he's almost more than half, he leads the more. He leads Charlie Austin, which is the second place guy for the Golden Boot race. He leads him by more than half, almost more than half the amount of goals that Charlie Austin has, which is absolutely crazy. Because Charlie Austin has 22, Jamie Vardy sitting up top with 42 goals, and so that's absolutely crazy number. Definitely didn't expect it, but just seeing that just makes me very, very happy. Just getting started off here. In the third minute here, Jamie Vardy takes the ball away from a very, very sloppy pass from Fulham and just slots it into the net. Actually, at first he did miss it, but then luckily Jamie Vardy was able to head it into the goal as he goes and celebrates on the bench with the substitutes. Just good to see that. Celebrating with Stuani, and Stuani is just a very, very good sport. Even though he is on the bench most of the time, he still is able to celebrate with the team, and it's very, very good to see that. And to even see him warming up in the rain is also very, very good to see. I thought Jamie Vardy made a big mistake, but fortunately for us, Jamie Vardy was able to make up for it right there and score with his diving header. And it was just good to see him score. And there you go. It just shows the bonding between the two forwards, the two strikers. But here in the 71st minute, Matilla gets the ball out wide, and then he crosses it in, and there you go. Fulham ties the game in the 72nd minute at 1-1. Very, very disappointing to see that. I thought that we could hold out the victory here, even though it was an away game. But I still thought we could somewhat pull off, the win here against not the best team. We are number one in the league, so we should be beating many of the teams right here. Ghazi just unable to keep that out. He had a tremendous game this game. He made so many good saves, kept us, quite close. And I was really, really happy with his performance. I was more disappointed in the defense right there. But here, Matilla passes the ball on to Taggart, who gets taken down in the box by Ayala. And Ayala makes a very, very big mistake there. He does end up getting sent off right there. It was kind of frustrating here, especially because it was so late in the game. We were attacking quite a lot, but they hit us on the counter, and Ayala made an unfortunate mistake, leading to a Fulham penalty. And here McCormack chips it, but the thing is, right there, I don't know what Agazi was doing. I stayed in the middle. I definitely thought that we were supposed to save it, but I do not know what the freak Agazi was doing. He had a weird animation, and he ended up letting it go through. I was just very, very disappointed at this. Like, how can that happen? Like, I stayed up the middle. I definitely thought that Agazi was going to be able to get to it, but just seeing that just made me very, very mad. Look at that. It brushed right by his face. but just a weird animation kind of caused McCormack to be able to score there, and that's how the game finished at 2-1. They did dominate the game, but I still think that we should have done a lot better than that. But yeah, and so I was really, really disappointed with the way we played right there. But I'm still happy that we still have won the league, and so it's not a close, it's not a close title race. So there's not much to worry about. But just hopping into the final game of the season here at home against Ipswich, I was definitely looking forward to this game, and this is the stadium where Premier League games are going to be played next season, which makes me very, very excited. But here, Ipswich Town, 16th in the league, not doing so good. They're trying to avoid relegation right now, but and so they're trying to hope that they can at least pull out 1 point from this game. But we're going to do our best to win in front of our home crowd. And as you guys can see, Jamie Vardy with 42 goals right there. The player to watch, the man in form. And the camera, once again, is on Jamie Vardy. And, just an absolutely spectacular player. Even though we are bringing in Alexander Pato next year, to play in the Premier League, I still want to have Vardy out there, still scoring goals for us, and so just expect to see Vardy quite a lot, even though Alexander Pato is gonna be playing most of the time, even because he is the better player. But never forget Jamie Vardy and his 42 goal season. I mean, just an absolute a monster. But yeah, and so just definitely I'm gonna try to keep him involved next year. I still can't wait, and yeah, and so here we are, Agazi, getting ready for the final game of the season. And as you guys can just see, just our fans were just singing with joy. Just seeing their team be able to go into the Premier League next season, and it's something that hasn't come to Middlesbrough in quite a while. But here, Jamie Vardy and Odegaard play a great 1-2. Jamie Vardy gets away from his defender and takes a shot, but it goes out wide. And Jamie Vardy makes a big mistake here. I don't know what the heck happened. Just in the previous game, couple games before this, he put a great shot away with his left foot, but unfortunately right there, he lost it. He lost his cool right there and ended up missing. But, that's really all that happened. It was a very boring game. It ended up 0-0, and as you guys can see, our fans absolutely erupted with joy at the end of the game. Just hearing that final whistle, I mean, oh my goodness, they knew that the season was over and that we were being promoted. And right there, Martin Odegaard, just a great youngster that we brought in this season. We weren't able to buy him, but we were able to loan him out. And for sure, next season, we're going to do our best. We're going to work our tail off and try to get funds to buy Martin Odegaard back. And so I definitely look forward to it. And, right here in the trophy ceremony, Jermaine Jones will be lifting the trophy. The man that joined us for the season, it was his first season, but he definitely led the team very calmly, very mature, and he's just a very great veteran. And I think he definitely deserves to lift the trophy for us. And as you guys can see here, he's going to lift it right here, and the fans absolutely erupt as we have won the Football League Championship and are being promoted next season to the Barclays Premier League. And I am so freaking excited because I am hoping to carry this team for a couple more seasons until FIFA 16 comes out, and maybe do a couple other career modes, but definitely this career mode I will never forget. Yeah, just waiting for FIFA 17. I don't know what I just said before this, but definitely I'm just gonna be I'm definitely gonna be trying to continue on this career mode until FIFA 17 comes out. And yeah, and so just be prepared to see quite a lot of seasons. I have started my youth club, and so I'm definitely gonna be getting a lot of our players from the youth club as well. And so I'm just gonna keep the Middlesbrough legacy going, and we'll definitely see what goes on from there. But as you guys can see here, our first silverware of many, hopefully. Even though we were knocked out of the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup, we were still able to win the league, and I'm very, very happy with it. And we're just gonna look at the squad report here, just seeing what happens. But as you guys can see, Agazi went up by 2 overalls, a 31-year-old, but still very, very good. Here, Rhys Williams, 27-year-old, but very, very talented once again, but didn't increase at all. Here, Jose Gonalov's very poor form and not very good. Lost in overall, and Damia once again lost in overall as well. But Mix Discarud, a very reliable player that we signed this season. Very good signing. Gained +2 on his overall. And here Jermaine Jones, the veteran, getting a little old and losing 1 overall, but still a very good player nonetheless. And here Albert Adoma gaining 1 overall, a very good player once again. A crucial player out wide. And here Julian Green, the man we signed for $1.3 million from Bayern, is now worth $7 million and has increased a overall. But here, Martin Odegaard, the man who was barely even worth $1 million, at the start of the season, is now worth 9.5 with +9 overall. Jamie Vardy, the man we signed for $2 million plus Kike, is in excellent form. Very happy, and he's valued at $4.3 million. It's absolutely good to see him go up in overall as well. Here, a loanee that we loaned out most of the season here. Didn't play him much, didn't grow at all really, but here if Adam Forshaw did grow by 1. Stawani, an absolutely fantastic player, didn't grow at all but still stayed in great form. And here Adam Clayton, another decent player. Armand Traore, I had very big, I thought he had a very big future, but unfortunately for us he didn't grow at all. Alex Baptiste didn't do good, but didn't do bad at all this season. Stuart Downing had a decent season this year, but is lowering, and he's going down in his overall due to old age. And we're just gonna look through our team right now and just seeing the players right now, and how most of these guys are loanees, and so we'll see how they are doing or how they did at the clubs that we loaned him out to. And Ayala, another very big improvement this season. And George Friend, a little unhappy due to his lack of playing time, but we're going to hope to keep him next season. And a free agent we signed in the beginning of the season didn't end up using him at all. David Nugent, a player we signed from Leicester, didn't play at all this season either. But otherwise, yeah, there was a lot of players we didn't use, unfortunately. But just most of the games we had to win, and I just couldn't afford to be able to use those players. Maybe next year we will be able to use those players against some weak teams, because we will have some very good and reliable players. But hopefully, so yeah, next year hopefully we'll be able to experiment with other players. But other than that, right here, Jamie Vardy with 42 goals. No one had a lot of assists apparently. I swear I thought at least Odegaard or Downing had a lot of assists to Jamie Vardy, but I guess not. But here, Agazi with 20 clean sheets, an absolutely crazy number here. Definitely hard to do that, and he was able to pull it off. I was surprised none of our players ended up on the most yellow cards or red card list, which surprised me, seeing how many penalties we gave up this season. But we're just going to take a look at the league table here. So Middlesbrough, our team, and QPR will get an automatic promotion. And Fulham, Reading, Nottingham Forest, and Derby County will be fighting for that playoff spot. Unfortunately for Burnley and Hull City, they will not be returning or will not have a chance at all to return to the Premier League. And as you guys saw, those were the 3 teams that were going to get relegated: MK Dons and a couple other teams. Here, Manchester United did win the FA Cup. Good to see that from Manchester United. Me being a Manchester United fan, it's good to see that. But here in the Capital One Cup, Manchester City did end up winning, and they beat Everton 2-0. And here, Nottingham Forest wins the playoff to be promoted into the Premier League next season. And as you guys can take a look at the Premier League table, Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool are sitting at the top 4 spots that will be playing in the Champions League next year, and Manchester United fell a little short and will be playing in the Europa League next year. Leicester City will be relegated along with Bournemouth and Sunderland. Bournemouth, a newly promoted team this year, is unfortunately is going to be coming down. And Leicester City, after losing their big star player like Jamie Vardy, they had a lack of goals scored for them, and so now they will be relegated into the 2nd division. But fortunately for Jamie Vardy, he will be with us, and so he'll be returning back to the Premier League to play with us. And here, just just thank you for just being with me this season. I just appreciate everything from you guys. And yeah, and so before before I leave, we are gonna be playing in the Europe in the Euro 2016 with Wales. So hopefully you guys do come and join me for that. I'm only gonna be showing you guys highlights from this from my international matches. Nothing from my club team. And we're just going to tune that out, and we're just going to show you guys what we do in the Euros. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this season. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll definitely be returning next season with an even stronger team, and it's definitely going to be even more fun. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.